Hello and welcome back to Nelson All Over Cards. Today I'm doing a really exciting interview with MJ, one of the designers of Star Wars Unlimited. Welcome to the channel. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, this is awesome. And we're going to learn a little bit about you, but the overall kind of interview, what we're going to be talking about is the Twin Suns, which is the multiplayer variant for Star Wars Unlimited, which was just announced today, which I think when the video post, maybe yesterday, but regardless, very recently.
Sure, yeah.
But let's get to know you a little bit. Before we dive in, who is your favorite Star Wars character?
I think I answered this, before on stream, where it's like, oh, it's always hard to say favorite because there's so many different options. And so the thing I always go to is top of mind. I've been rewatching Andor for like the fourth time.
It's so good.
It's so good.
I just finished my third rewatch or something. It's so good.
It's not even like going. The answer is Cassian Andor, by the way.
Yes.
That already a really cool character in Rogue One. Andor just like makes it even better. It's funny. Yeah, I'm not just rewatching the show for myself. It's because I just have to keep showing it to people.
Yeah.
And then they keep coming over to my house and being like, "So we're watching more Andor." Right? Okay, I guess.
Oh my goodness. And so with Andor being your favorite character, is he your favorite Star Wars Unlimited leader, or do you have a different favorite there?
Probably not my favorite leader in set one. I'm thinking like Danny, had like some really cool, solid Cassian leader card decks in the past. It's kind of exciting some of the places his leader can go as we release more cards in the future. I really like the Vader leader. The red villain Darth Vader leader card in the starter sets is it's clean. It's a 7 deploy that doesn't feel completely relegated to control.
Yeah. He's mean too.
Yeah. Great. Darth Vader's so large.
Yeah.
He's massive. He's what, 6'4"? I don't know.
Yeah.
I just generally like the painting units and base simultaneously. I think it's like a pretty healthy thing to have generally in the card pool to keep encouraging people to interact in a way that isn't overly oppressive. You're doing a bit of control, you're doing a bit of burn, and it's mid-range. Mid-range is good and fun.
Absolutely.
Love mid-range.
Nice. So let's talk about Twin Suns. This was just announced, multiplayer variants for Star Wars Unlimited. Can you give us like the elevator pitch, or it doesn't even have to be an elevator pitch. Tell us about Twin Suns.
Yeah, so Twin Suns is, I guess for those that didn't see the stream yet, or just for redundancy, because that's good, Twin Suns is the marquee multiplayer format for Star Wars Unlimited. It multiplayer meaning like 3 to 4 players.
Okay.
You could do more hypothetically. More players runs longer.
Yep.
So that's always a thing to keep in mind. But yeah, Twin Suns was something that the 4 designers, the newer designers of the Star Wars Unlimited team, worked on. So,
which you were one of them, correct?
Correct. Yes. Yeah. So
cool.
Yeah. It's me, Joe, John, and Ryan.
Okay.
Danny, had some prototypes. They had some stuff from earlier in design, etc. They came to us and said, like, hey, polish this up, finish it up, get it out the door. And the big hallmark of it, right, is the 2 leaders.
So cool.
2 leaders.
So cool.
We didn't think it would work.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one big thing we knew we needed was the game ends relatively soon after a player is outed.
Mm-hmm. You don't want someone sitting around after you get kicked out, and then what do? You go get drinks for everyone? I don't know.
Some people enjoy spectating, but we don't want that onus to be on the player. It goes kind of in lockstep with a lot of Star Wars Unlimited's design strategy of being fast and snappy and not too much downtime, right? Exchanging actions. There's no passing in Twin Suns, right? All these things sort of help make sure that, the average game probably comes in at an hour, I would guess.
Oh, that's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Which that seems doable.
Yeah. So you get 2 leaders. They have to share either the heroism or villainy icon. But then it just opens up deck building so much because now you can run multiple. And it is one base, 2 leaders.
1 base, 2 leaders.
1 base, 2 leaders. Yeah. But you just have access to potentially 3.
Yeah.
Or more of the aspect, or like 3 or less of the aspects if you want to run some of those double aggression events, which are super mean. I got hit with earlier today.
We keep joking, like, when are we going to do like 3 aggression symbols on the card, and then just unplayable outside of this for it. What is that? It just, deal 1 million damage to a target.
Win the game.
Yeah.
So the other kind of unique thing about Twin Suns that's outside of kind of constructed or draft or however we've played before is you only can run 1 copy of each card. Talk to me about why was that decision made? Yeah,
so that's called a singleton format, right? Singleton, single copy per card for your whole deck. The first year of Star Wars Unlimited is going to have 50 card decks just like normal Premier. Because there's not enough cards to really support a full singleton environment yet. And so it's going to change to 80 in year 2, and 80 is the like true final, deck size that we intend for the best quality of game.
Nice.
But that changes because of the singleton, because we thought singleton was important enough that it was more important to have that format be able to grow to the place we want it to. And, just let the decks be smaller for the first year, just so people can get their hands on it, play it, get to see how it feels. The reason we did that singleton, I alluded to a bit on the stream, is 1, it's variety of play. If you have 50 cards, 80 cards, you're going through half of them in a game. If you have 3 of each, you're going to see a lot of the same cards, which is great and competitive and consistent and can be a really fun skill check. But Singleton gives a lot more space to play the exact same deck twice and have 2 really different games.
Yeah.
Really different games, cards that you might not think are viable in other constructed formats, right? You might look at a thing and be like, I love this in sealed, maybe I don't play it in constructed. Suddenly there is a constructed format where that fits really nicely. For a lot of reasons. That variety is important. The accessibility is also a thing.
Yeah.
We generally, I think, wanted to have a singleton format in some shape or form, because if you have this 1 legendary card that you pull and you don't want to make a whole deck around it, like you say, this is cool, but I don't love the shell it goes in. I don't want to continue chasing getting more copies of it, that card still can have a home in your Twin Suns deck.
Right.
And that's great and fine. 1 card, that's all you need.
Yep. That's all you really can run. So
absolutely.
So, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. And then I think the last thing that I wanted to talk about with you today is the initiative. They're not initiative counters, or what is the term? Because there's more of them.
So in Premier and most formats of Star Wars Unlimited, there's the initiative counter. And the action you take is, take the initiative. In Twin Suns, in the rules, it says take an available counter. So you can take initiative, or you can take the blast counter or the plan counter. The blast counter deals 1 damage to each opponent's base.
Nice.
Yeah, blast them.
Yeah.
You're legally obligated to say blast them every time you take the blast counter.
Yep.
And the plan counter does the exact same effect that R2-D2 unit does, where you look at the top card of your deck and you can put it on the bottom.
Pitch it or
kind of, right? Like it's not technically true. You're drawing a card and then you're putting 1 on the bottom, so it's a little bit better. But the general idea being that the plan counter isn't as much about card advantage as it is about card selection. Which matters a lot in Singleton.
Right.
All of the counters in Twin Suns are there for a reason, right? Where the plan counter is to help, if you're trying to find your bomb, it's a little bit easier and you can strategize around that. The blast counter is to keep games fast. There was a time in Twin Suns development where it was not dealing one to each opponent's base. It was healing one from your own. Because we were like, yeah, same thing. It's not the same thing.
Games pushed 34 hours.
Yeah, you know, like if every turn someone's just getting incidental restore one over and over, you know, it felt not aligned with our wanting to make it still feel snappy and fast.
Right.
And it also was a little bit less interactive and goofy, which is the other part of it, right? Which is that when I take the blast counter, you know, I'm dunking on everyone else at the table, and now I'm the villain, you know, and that's fun and something to jockey around. And then you have to excuse yourself, be like, I had to take it.
Yeah,
you know, I couldn't.
I didn't have a choice. Come on.
Yeah.
Nice. And then the game ends when one player is eliminated and you play the rest of the round. It's not winner take all. It's not the last man or last person standing. It's the game ends when one person is eliminated.
Yeah, so when a player is eliminated, the game ends at the end of the current phase.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think the phase round distinction won't really matter too much. I can't think of any specific cases right now, but yeah, we're in an action phase. I get outed. Game keeps going. You know, you're still in play. The other players are still in play. But at the end of that phase, whoever has the most remaining HP on their base is the winner.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
There's been so much speculation about what this Twin Suns format is going to look like, and I think that this is just so cool and so interesting, and it's going to force players to think differently about the game. I'm very much looking forward to this type of play style, and I'm hoping that you all are as well.
Yeah. It's exciting and fun, and you know, we'll be running back the same tests over and over for sets and be completely in a rabbit hole. And I suspect players can get the same way, you know, and so having kind of this other place to maximize your collection and just have a thing that really mixes up your expectations about what a Star Wars Unlimited game can be, can feel, I think, really refreshing.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so very much, MJ, for coming on and talking about the new Twin Suns and Star Wars Unlimited. I'm so excited. Is there anything else, or just say bye and say hi? And
oh no, I don't know. I don't have any coda to this.
Oh my goodness. Well,
yeah, it's super fun. It's so exciting having all the people, you know, like cracking packs and playing and getting to meet, you know. I watch too many of the YouTube videos. All the people in the community. I even watch the ones that, you know, aren't related to things I'm doing. I'm like, sure, I want to see some stuff. Yeah. And so getting to like put faces to the names feels special. I'm glad that we're getting to do this, and you know, like I am excited to, you know, go to game stores soon, right? Like really soon, pre-releases are going to be happening, and get to see even more people, right? The people that I haven't seen the faces of, that aren't already, you know, making videos and stuff.
Awesome. Well, thank you so very much for coming on. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. See you around. Bye.